Hey guys, starting off today's video telling you guys about two new crochet tools that I got from Cato. This is their yarn holder. You can also like loop your yarn through these two little spools on the side, that way it keeps your yarn from tangling. Then you can also attach it to your table like this, that way it doesn't move. I found that it was a little bit hard for my table just because the edges of my table, as you guys can see, are a little bit beveled, so it was kind of falling off the table, so I ended up just taking it off of the edge, but it still worked perfectly fine. As you guys can see, the yarn is just going around in circles. I'm super excited to get this because, as y'all know, or maybe you don't know if you're new here, I've been just putting my yarn inside of like this glass jar on the floor, and that's what I've been using to hold my yarn. So now that I have an official yarn holder, this is taking up a lot less space and I'm not kicking it and it's not falling over or sliding around. And then I also got a new yarn winder, and this one is cordless, and this is a charging cord. It doesn't stay plugged in, but I'm super excited to get the cordless one because underneath my desk is already a disaster with cords. It's just no type of cable management or nothing, and I already have my Cricut under my desk, my printer under my desk, my sewing machine under my desk, and the last thing I need is another thing to be plugged in on my computer. This one is really cool because it's cordless, and then you can also make it go faster or slower with this little cog wheel on the side. And then this one can also attach to your desk. Of course, I'm not going to attach it because it's just going to fall off anyway, but as you guys can see, it's holding itself upright automatically. And then they also have different lights to show the battery percentage, which is really helpful because if you were going to wind up a bunch of yarn at one time, you don't want to get surprised when your machine dies in the middle of your yarn winding session. So yeah, as you guys can see, it comes off pretty easily and then it slides directly onto the yarn holder, which is perfect. And then here, as you guys can see, there are slots that hold your yarn snug. That way, whenever the yarn is being worked through the little machine, it doesn't get tangled. This yarn holder is now my new favorite like quality of life crochet tool. So thank you so much to Cato for sending this over and letting me test it out. I'm downstairs right now. Oops, sorry. Just finished up this custom. It is a custom orange blossom plushie. Well, it's not even really a plushie. It's more of like just a figurine. And look at the hat. Look at the flower. Like, this turned out so cute. Like, I really want to make one of these for myself. I think that I am. I do have another space on top of my bookshelf where I have all of my little trinkets where I can put this at, because this is so cute. And then look at the little pearls. Like, the little pearl flowers are so cute. They're like the perfect size. I haven't found a reason to use those little pearl flowers yet, but I'm glad that I had the opportunity to make one of these. I am going to be dropping this off tomorrow at Painted Tree for pickup. It is on this stand here. I had to make this stand out of a piece of wood and a skewer. So yeah, I also love the head because it's posable. Turn its head if you want to, like that. You can have her looking this way because it's basically just like a head on top of the stick. Like, you can lift the head off completely. So yeah, super cute. And then look at the little arms. Oh, so cute. So I also had this little sticker book. I forgot where I got this from. Either like Five Below or like one of those little Michaels or something like that. Whatever those little craft stores are. I have like so many stickers. And I found a little sticker of orange blossom and strawberry shortcake, and she actually bought a strawberry shortcake plushie for me a while ago, so I'm just gonna give her these two little stickers because I feel like it matches perfectly with the little outfit. Oh, I'm in love with this. My camera's not even focusing. All right, so I was going through my stash trying to find stuff to make that stand for that doll, and I realized that I have all of these little magnets here. I have like a bunch of stacks of them, and they are double stacked, so I can make like some type of cute little like kissing plushies or just like refrigerator magnets or something. The only problem is I think that I tried this previously and the chenille yarn is too thick, so I'm gonna have to just either glue it on the bottom, which I kind of don't want to do because it seems like it's just like gonna fall off, because this part is not equipped to hold hot glue. I could use E6000, but I don't know. It just seems like a lot of work to use E6000. Plus, I think mine is dried up. Or I can try to use acrylic yarn and put these on the inside of the plushie before I close it up. And then that way, maybe the acrylic yarn is a little bit thinner. The magnets have to be like literally right on top of each other to attach. Like they won't attach from like right here. So they're not gonna stick. And acrylic yarn might be a little too thick. So just let me know. Like I really wanna use these magnets. I have so many of yeah, I have a bunch of them. Like, let me know what you guys think I should do with these magnets. I think it would be super cute to have like a crocheted thing like on your desk or like on your PC, because like most PCs are magnetic. Maybe I can make like some type of little bows and just glue them on here. Like, I don't know what I should do. So just let me know what you guys think. And now keep in mind, they're not that strong, so it have to be like something like very small, or should I just glue them onto the outside of the plushie? What do y'all think? In this video, I really tried to do things other than just plushies specifically, because I don't know why, but recently when I've been like scrolling through TikTok and small business Instagram and stuff like that, people have been like displaying kind of like craft fair fatigue, market fatigue, things like that. And I just don't want to contribute to people not being able to find things that they want. So that's why I kind of made the little scrubby, other things besides just plushies in this video. Hey guys, good afternoon. So last night I did end up getting done 5 of those little pigs that I was making. Let me show you guys really quick. 5 of these little pigs. Now I'm about to go right now to drop off the custom plushie that I did. So let me go downstairs and show you guys the final product. So here it is. I just ended up putting those stickers on the outside of the bag instead of giving them away, just because I didn't have anywhere to attach them. And I think that makes it look super cute, those stickers. And then on the inside, I had to take the hat off, so I just stuck that down on the side right there. Alrighty, I just got the blossom dropped off. I'm about to email her now and tell her that it's there. I was gonna stop by Old Navy because it's one like right next to the painted tree to get some earrings, because I lost my earring, like the diamond fell out or something. It's so hot out here. It's like 100 degrees feels like. How hot is it out here today? My phone says that it's 89 degrees, but there are like no clouds out and the sun is just like beaming down, so it's making it seem like even hotter out there. But yeah, I was gonna go to Old Navy, like I said, to get some more earrings, but it's just too hot to be walking back and forth to the car. So I think that right now I'm just gonna like literally just go back home. Usually when I come to Painted Tree, I like to kind of like make a day out of it, like go to Michael's, buy a little ball of yarn, go home, crochet something with it, or go to like Home Depot, buy a plant or something. But it's too hot to be moving around, so I'm just ready to go home at this point. I think I am gonna stop though and get like a milkshake. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go straight home. I don't feel like stopping. I'm just ready to go home. So yeah, I will see you guys when I get back to the house, and then we'll just keep crocheting some more and just keep getting everything situated. All right, good afternoon guys. So I've been just winding up some cute colors for projects that I'm going to be working on in the future. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to make with these, but I do love these colors and I want to use them for something. But for right now, I'm about to start making some little dish scrubbies. As you can tell, I'm trying to use up like all of my yarn that I have, especially yarn like this that's like, it can only serve one purpose. Like I can only make one thing with this, so I might as well just go ahead and make it now. So I have this right here, which is just one skein of this little Scrubology yarn, and this is from Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna use that for something. And then I also have this other like scrubby yarn here. I've already made, I think I made like 7 last night in this little scrubby right here. So this is a nice softer version of this one. I did make a few of these for my mom. She did say that she liked these, so I'm gonna make just a few more of those in like the same style, just making like little rounds. And then this one I made a chain 15, and then I did 15 rows of just like regular single crochet just to make some little squares. So I'm gonna make some of those right now, and yeah, I might see what I want to do with these. I think I'm gonna make like a different style and not just do the regular circle ones. So yeah, I'll let you guys see what I make with those as soon as I get done with them. Another thing y'all may have noticed is that I'm not doing like super popular patterns anymore. I'm not doing the leggy frogs or the maple chickens anymore. I was already late to the maple chicken trend anyway. I got on the trend like a year after it was popular, but yeah, I'm not doing those types of patterns anymore. I'm doing more like elephants and more like detailed things. I'm not doing so many of those like no-sew, low-sew patterns these days. It's just not something that I'm super interested in making these days. Alright, so last night I did end up making this elephant out of that Sweet Snuggles, and using this yarn, I remember why they took this off the shelves. Like, it was so hard to keep like my stitches consistent with this yarn. Like, look at the stitches. I feel like they just don't look as clean as usual, and then like the yarn was falling apart. So I was reminded why they stopped making this yarn. They pulled it from the shelves. I also made a bunch of little like dish scrubbies. Let me show you guys. I made a bunch of little scrubbies. I only had one skein of this thicker scrubby yarn, but I ended up putting like a little loop, that way they can hang it. But yeah, I ended up putting some bobble stitches on the edge just so that they can like really get in there with like an edge if they needed to. And then it does have like a little opening, that way they can put their fingers in and then just like scrub whatever they need to scrub. It looks like a snowflake. I think that's super cute. I made this pattern up. I was gonna buy a pattern off Etsy, but I'm trying to stop buying so many patterns because I will buy so many patterns and never make them. So I made 9 of these round scrubbies, and then I made 11 of these like scrubby towels, and they're all completely different just because of the way that the yarn was. They're all completely different. And then these are more so like a dish rag, like a dishcloth, and they're very small. I like the way that these look. I made huge ones one time, and my mom said that they kind of took a while to dry, so I really kept that in mind and made these a lot smaller. And I used a bigger yarn hook, that way they have like a lot more spaces in between the stitches, that way hopefully they dry easier. So yep, I made those last night. And I also made the elephant. The elephant still needs to be finished. I need to put tusks and eyes on it, and then that'll be done. So that's pretty much done. And then I also need to finish up all those other projects from a couple weeks ago that I did that have no eyes on them or tags or anything like that. Another thing with these, I do have some fabric labels. I was thinking about putting a fabric label on there just to make it like super official, but I think I'm just gonna put this on the table just like that and just let people pick them up. I was trying to see if I should do like $1 for these, or $2, or like 3 for $5. Like, what do y'all think a price should be for those? And then for these, like maybe $2.50. Like, I'm not sure. What do y'all think I should price these at? $1? I have no idea how to price those. They were so small. All right, so another voice over here while I start on this crochet crab with this XL yarn. Side note, this yarn is hurting my hands so bad. I don't know what it is, but whenever I use super thick yarn or super thin yarn, it's just not for me. So yeah, if you crochet with that, you are definitely a strong soldier, because I cannot do it. But anyways, earlier I was mentioning how I was seeing like an uptick in kind of like market fatigue, handmade fatigue, things like that. Just uptick in people discussing the crochet and vendor and small business dynamic, and I kind of wanted to make a video about it. I think I'm gonna do like a standalone video on it, and then I'll just upload it like on a random day, that way it doesn't like completely replace my like market prep vlogs, because I did save a bunch of TikToks talking about it. I saw a bunch of TikToks, and then on Instagram people were like reposting them on their pages. It made me think that people were agreeing with the sentiments that people were saying in their videos. It was basically just like people saying that they're tired of seeing basically junk, like people selling like 3D printed stuff, people crocheting little toys and things like that. People just want to see like more clothing being crocheted, more like bags and tote bags, things that are useful being crocheted and made on 3D printing. And then it was just also other things, like people were talking about the beaded pins, and it's like, what do people actually want to see at markets? Like, what do people actually want to see? I think they're just tired of seeing the same thing over and over, and I don't know if I necessarily hate them for that. Like, if I'm a shopper, I would be tired of seeing the same thing over and over. But yeah, I definitely want to do a standalone video kind of discussing the things that I saw. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. All right, so still working on these plushies. It's taking a lot longer than I expected. I'm probably just gonna take a break from this right now and just finish this up in the next video. It's taking so long to do these things. I also got accepted for another market on the 1st of September. I'm a little nervous because my big market is on the 6th and 7th of September. So I hope that I have enough stuff. It is the 901 day market, so I'm excited to do that for Memphis. I think that I'm gonna stop and take a break from this and just start crocheting some tigers. I just get so antsy when I have to keep doing like little stuff like this. Plus it's just so boring to just put bows and stuff on everything. So yeah, I think right now I'm gonna stop, take a break from this, crochet some tigers, watch YouTube, eat some food or something like that, and just kind of chill and crochet. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to follow my Instagram at introvertcrossing, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be market vlog or something like that. Oh no, it will not be a market vlog. It'll be the market prep vlog before the market. So yeah, I'll see you guys in that video. Bye guys.